What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of fixing the 05 STI. So today's project is going to be installing the new timing belt kit that I got for it. And once we get that situated, we can start on other stuff with it and kind of just go from there. These are all the goodies that we got for it. I'll just show a few little things that we're going to be unboxing today just to get this all situated with the timing belt. This is just a temporary setup that's on there right now, but we still have to replace this one and this one. This one isn't broken, but if you remember from the last video, this one is damaged, obviously, if you can kind of see there. So I will be replacing the inner timing covers as well on both sides, just because they're kind of worn out. They're missing some little grommets and stuff. I think it's on the bottom side, but I don't know if you can see that one right there. It's missing that one. So that means I gotta take these upper cam gears off as well. So gotta go ahead and unbox what we got here, and then we'll kind of go from there. All right, so we got outer timing covers, left, right, the center. We're using those. These aside, these are the inner timing covers. Since they are freshened up, they got all these little threading and stuff. These things love to pop out over time, so it's nice to replace these every once in a while. And then we got these IAG lower alloy cam gears. These are pretty nice. I'll show you one of them. This is for the passenger side. It's pretty nice. It's all labeled too for you, so you don't mix them up. So got the little timing marks here. It's a very nice piece. And then we have the other side. Same type of deal. They're a nice piece. It literally looks like OEM, except it's metal, so it's really nice. I like these a lot. So those are those two. I'm gonna put these aside for now. And then we have the timing belt kit from IAG. This is pretty nice. I love that smell. New timing belt smell. If you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, I guess. So this is the IAG red timing belt they got. It's actually really nice. Has their logo right there. It's actually really nice. Little timing marks there. It's a beautiful piece. I like it. Go ahead and put these aside. So it also came with, well, it didn't really work out, but it's all right. It also came with OEM tensioners. These are nice. This is one of the tensioners. So it's nice. You get OEM pieces. It's all Japan stuff. And then obviously the pulleys too. It's nice because you can kind of see the Koyo there. Made in Japan. That's for all of them basically. So really nice. You don't have to worry about the Chinese stuff. Like the Gates timing belt stuff is, some of it's China, some of it's like Canada. So I have had like decent experience with them. Like they're okay. The timing tensioners on the Gates one, I'm not a huge fan of them. So you can see this one. It's obviously made in Japan too. So it's really nice. And then they of course come with the timing belt guide as well. So this is pretty cool. Pretty nice piece. So we got that. Go ahead and put this one aside for now. And then we also got an OEM crank pulley, because the one I had was, I don't know, I was like, has a lot of gashing on it and stuff. So this is a nice OEM crank pulley. And this is the part number in case you're wondering. And then The other stuff in here is gonna be for another time. We're not gonna open everything. But there is some other stuff you can obviously see here, like the clock spring and a few other goodies, but we'll get into all that stuff a little bit later. All right, first plan of attack, we're gonna go ahead and get these cam gears off first before we remove the timing belt. I use my own method. I don't recommend this method, but it's the way I do it. So I guess do whatever works out for you. I leave these timing belts on before, I usually just loosen the bolts first, and then I'll take this off. You'll kind of see my method. So I don't recommend it, but it's the way I do it. So to each their own. So this is the method I was telling you about. I'm gonna use the massive impact for this. If this one doesn't work, we'll grab the smaller one. Give it a try over here, you know? That didn't work. We'll try the bottom one. We have to grab the smaller one. This one isn't gonna work. Have to grab the smaller guy. This is basically the guy you told you not to worry about. There goes nothing. Like a charm, look at that. See, the little guys sometimes do win. Now this bottom one may explode when I try doing this, but we'll give it a try. Oh, we lucked out. How about that? Nice. We're gonna do the upper one first. That one. There goes nothing. Nice. All right, last one. Fingers crossed. Cakewalk, baby. Like I said, I don't recommend doing this, but I don't have anybody to help me, so that's basically one-man job. You obviously can't use a huge impact like that with a car that's not wrecked, because obviously I have to like cut this out the way, and this is all like movable. So yeah, it kind of just works on my case basically, just because this whole front is all torn apart. Ain't nothing stuck with old pry bar. Your best friend is a pry bar and a hammer. Okay, don't forget that. This one is no bueno. Literally my most favorite thing in the whole world is this stuff. All right, so we got the new water pump here. I went with the Asian brand. It's Japanese, so it's not Chinese ching chong stuff. So got a new thermostat for it, so that's good. And then instructions. What else we got? The gasket, and then the water pump with a new thermostat. So I don't think we'll need this anyways, because this one comes, I think, with one already, I believe. So yeah, it already comes with one, so nice. This is the thermostat. It's all OEM stuff, so you're not paying OEM prices. So this is actually a really good brand, very reputable. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the same brand that makes like the OEM Subaru stuff. Because if you look here, one second. If you look here, you can see made in Japan there, and then it's literally identical to this pump. This is not an OEM. My old one is not one. It's like a Gates one. So, which yeah, actually it is a Gates one. Yeah, you can kind of see that little right there. But anyway, this one was making some weird noise. Probably hear that. I didn't really like it, so I wanted to go with a new one just in case. I didn't want to risk running this old one and have issues later on down the road, or I don't know, just go ahead and replace it all with brand new stuff. So this is a very nice pump. You can see the little identifier there. It's pretty nice. This is the part number if you're interested. You can get it on Amazon or anywhere basically, and this is the thermostat part number to help you guys out. And it comes with these gaskets too, so it's nice. So I got the thermostat all on. We're good there. Gonna put this elbow back on. I noticed my screws were kind of looking a little rough, so I like these this kit right here from this company, bolts and nuts. A bunch of flange, like OEM style hardware. And let's see, for this one looks like it's gonna be these, I believe. Let's test them out and see. You can see there's zinc already, so, and they're identical to your OEM ones. See, boom, same length, same everything. So we'll go ahead and put these on. It's gonna freshen the look of it and make it look like new again, you know. Look at that. It already looks better. They have some that are non-zinc coated too, if you choose to go with those. So this piece looks really grimy. I don't want to just slap it on like that. I'm probably gonna go through a whole can of brake clean if I try cleaning with brake clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with this secret sauce. We'll basically brighten it up. Gonna hit it with the pressure washer next. That should clean it right up, make it look as close as possible to new. Let that soak for a few seconds and we'll pressure wash it. A little better. Am I happy with it? Not quite. Definitely need to get all that all out. Yeah, baby. Screw it, might as well do this one too. Went down the slippery rabbit hole. Alright, so here's this piece. Came out pretty decent. Not too shabby. This is the side you're going to be seeing, so looks way better than it before. And then this one, I don't know, just maybe 5% better, but it is what it is. Alright, so we got the water pump ready to go on. Connected this piece, and there's a little gasket that goes here. You don't want to forget that one. And then you just pop this guy right in without dropping the gasket or the bolt. Don't impact these on, just use the impact, just lightly put them on. And then you gotta torque these by hand. Alright, so I got my torque wrench. Start here. Beep, 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 beep. The next one here. Beep, 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 beep. This one on the bottom. Beep, 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 beep. This one right here. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. And don't forget these bottom ones. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. This is like my new favorite tool. This wrench is adjustable, but it's like locked right now. You press this little button and it kind of can adjust it wherever you want, and you just let go. It just locks, and you can't really like get out of that position again. So it's really nice. This thing is like a game changer for automotive. So pump's on, bracket is on. We just gotta put the inner timing covers back on both sides. All right, so this side's done. Make sure you Loctite all these bolts. It's really important that you do, because they will over time back out if you don't, at least from my experience. So especially if you have like solid mounts or any kind of like stiff poly mounts. This side I got it all together, then I realized the hose that goes to these were really brittle and just old, and one of them kind of had a little cut in it, and I wasn't too happy with it, so I went to Subaru, got one of them. They didn't have the other one, so I'm waiting until tomorrow for that to come in. So be on hold until that happens. While I wait for the part coming from Subaru, I'm going to go ahead and take both these fenders off. And just to make sure everything's, I gotta take them off anyway, so I gotta make sure there's no other damage underneath. It's kind of hiding, so I'm gonna go ahead and take both of these off. Alright, this is the first look on the fenders off. So far, I don't really see any damage, which is a good sign. On the driver's side, and then when you come to the passenger side, looks about the same. So that's good news. The only damage I see is just the obvious fall right here, which this is all going to be replaced anyways with some fresh stuff, so that's good. Alright, so next I'm going to go ahead, take this bracket off for this ABS module, and go ahead and probably replace this piece because I already have mine, and see if I can kind of straighten out these lines and just see what I can do with it before I have to unplug all these ports. So alright, so I got the bracket out. It's all bent to crap, so it's no good. That over there is a new bracket. It's looking good, got it all cleaned up. And then I got that piece installed for the ABS module. It's all buttoned up. I even cleaned all these little grommets and stuff, so that's nice. So I'm gonna wait to put the bracket on because there is a lot of stuff that needs to get pushed in. You can kind of see all this needs to be pushed out or replaced. I don't know. We'll see when my dad gets here. So that's gonna be it for the ABS module. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm still waiting for those two water pump hoses to come in. And once those come in tomorrow, we'll be able to get everything all squared away and finish up the timing system on this thing, get it cranked up. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it's the next day. I currently got all the hoses that we need. The water pump, they're all flapped out. These are the old ones. And got some new clamps with it. I cleaned up mine, but I was just like, might as well replace these just to be on the safe side. So let's go ahead and put these in, and we'll get started on finishing up this timing belt kit. All right, so these two hoses are changed out. I'm gonna go ahead and install this. When you install a new inner timing cover, they don't come with these little grommets, if you can kind of see there. So I installed brand new ones on all inner timing covers. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Loctite on these and be good to go. All right, we're finally looking good. Gonna go ahead and get these cam gears installed on both sides and get on with that basically. So make sure you put the right side. There's a little stamp on there. That'll say right hand. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but you can kind of see right there. So right hand means passenger side. And then these kind of just slip on like that. And you'll hear a click once you put it in, basically. So if you're unsure, you'll hear it snap in. Like that. And it'll lock into place. And then you can obviously turn it, do whatever you want. But if you're unsure you got it on right, you can't just slap these on, because then you're just gonna have a spinning cam gear. Right now it's not even on the cam gear, on the camshaft, I mean. So make sure you do it correctly, because this happens more than I'd like to admit with other people. So just push down on it, boom, slaps right in. This is the IAG one, really nice. Also says a stamp on there, left-hand exhaust, so you know it goes on the bottom driver's side. These are pretty simple. They just have a little notch right there. Just kind of find that little notch, slip her on in, brother. Then this is the passenger side as well. This one goes on the same way. The little notch. Make sure you clean out these AVCS bolts before putting them in, even though they're brand new. Still hit them with some brake clean just to get them all cleaned out, just to be sure. Alright, since I don't have anybody to help me hold these cam gears, I do it by myself. I use this tool that I got from Subaru Performance in Germany, and it basically locks the upper and lower cam gears to where you can basically remove and install these by yourself, and it's amazing. If these are plastic, the plastic ones, you can, but there's a huge risk of it exploding when you try removing it. But now that this is a metal cam gear, I don't have to worry about that, and it's gonna be much stronger. I don't have to worry about it cracking or breaking when I'm tightening it or removing it or anything of that sort. So this is a really handy, handy tool for sure. So we are gonna torque these up to 70 foot-pounds. I think Subaru's, like, they recommend like 24 foot-pounds and 45 degrees, but it equivalates to about 70 foot-pounds. So all right, we'll check this one again. All right. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so they're all torqued down, looking good. Now is the time to put this timing belt on with the pulleys, the tensioner. I freaking love this smell. It's like a new shoe smell. It smells literally amazing. So I'll do a quick time lapse of me putting everything together and getting it all buttoned up. Alright, so timing belt is on, pulleys are on, everything is torqued. I still have to put these little covers back on, but everything is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead, pull this pin, let it settle. Everything is bang on. Timing is bang on, as you can see. Looking good, looking good. This side as well. Yes, sir. Let it sit for probably like a minute before we crank it over and make sure everything is good to go. All right, everything is together, looking good. The little guides on every side is on, and you have to check the gap with a little, I guess I use this thing. This thing works pretty fine for the most part. It's like a little Gates thumb gauge. So use that. You wanna make sure you measure here as well, make sure it's not touching the belt. And then that side over there is kind of hard to see, but it's all good to go. These pieces are all back on. I went ahead and cranked the motor over by hand, and everything is still dead nuts on, so that's good. So that was a nice timing belt install actually. This tensioner was nice because it's an OEM tensioner. It didn't like fight me or anything. Usually the Gates one, they're just a pain in the ass, at least in my experience. I don't know if anybody else has that experience too, but this install was like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. So it's pretty good, 10 out of 10 install for sure. All right, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys liked the video, hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on your notifications on with the bell button too. So we'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.